Another lovely, sunny, beautiful day out. So we have to bring another lovely, beautiful artiste. Hold on, graphic designer. Hold on, brand owner. Hold on, entrepreneur. Come on now. We're here with Miss Jada. Let the people know who you are. Talk to them.
Hello, I'm Jada. You might know me from Visuals by Jada. I'm an artist. I create clothes. I design 2D design, 3D design. I just try to just be creative.
Lovely, lovely. Welcome you, welcome you, welcome you. Talk to me about this. How did growing up in Florida, how did that culture shape you as a person?
So just growing up in Miami specifically, I felt like I was exposed to a lot of different cultures. Miami, I would say, is one of the major cities in the US, so fast paced. But I would say everything I do create is kind of just to make people like myself, people of color, especially black people, make them feel seen.
Lovely.
Especially with the characters I design. I'm kind of trying to create a world just with the clothes I make as well.
Okay.
Just to kind of create a culture around it.
Gotcha.
That's the whole goal. Like with one of my characters, Angel the Angel, I kind of do this whole thing called Angel's World. And just creating him and the different characters within his world, I just want to make everyone feel seen.
Let's talk a little about your work and what you do. You could have been anything. You could have been a veterinarian. You could have been a nursing assistant. Why did you choose graphic design?
I would say just growing up, I was always a very artistic person. Me and my twin sister, we're both the people that you would come to if you needed something designed.
Fire.
Just we were always really talented.
Okay.
So I always knew I wanted to do something along those lines of
Okay.
using that gift, I guess. When I was in high school too, ironically, they randomly placed me in a Photoshop class. So I got
Yeah?
certified in Photoshop in high school.
That's fire.
Randomly too. I didn't even think I would ever use it. It was
Word.
just more of like I needed something on my schedule. And then come college, I was really just painting. People would pay me to make paintings for them.
Tough,
Side
tough.
money. When COVID hit, I kind of just needed a side hustle. So then I
feel
started
you.
really designing for people and
Gotcha.
using that money to create my own work and release my own clothes,
Tough.
my own designs.
Tough.
So it kind of just the way it went, it just the trajectory made sense.
Word. Let's talk about an important character. What made me gravitate towards your table when I first met you? We have the black guy with the pink hair with the baggy jeans, Angel by Angel. Give me a synopsis of how that character came about, why that character is so important to your work. Let me know about Angel by Angel.
So Angel was actually inspired by video game characters I was really into as a kid.
Okay.
So when I was younger, I was really into Kirby and Sonic, but I knew I wanted to create a black character. So I kind of took those elements from from those two characters
Okay.
and implement it into Angel. That's why Angel
Tough.
has the pink hair. He has the rings around his hair, kind of like with Sonic. Yeah, so it
That's
kind of made
fire.
sense. I was just really into those video games growing
Okay,
up,
okay.
so I kind of wanted to create my own character,
That's
and
tough.
in a way, I'm really just making my childhood self
That's
proud.
fire. That's fire. So, talk to me about this. You started with the graphic design, you're doing artwork, you're helping people with making art for them. What made you make that pivot and say, look, hey man, I want to start making clothes now?
Well, I actually started off really with clothes. I was at the time during COVID, I would make the graphic tees everyone was making
Word,
with the
word,
artists on
word,
it,
word.
with the collage of
Word,
them. I was
word.
really doing that, but
Okay.
I was actually putting some thought into my designs, and
Gotcha.
people really liked them. So
Gotcha.
from there, I got some traction. I made a scissor shirt that people
Tough.
really liked.
Tough.
I designed a Chief Keef shirt that people still are
So,
trying
so?
to buy to
Okay,
this
okay,
day.
okay.
So I kind of just got a lot of money off of that and just a lot
Gotcha.
of traction and
Gotcha.
recognition. And then from there, I started going into my own characters.
Gotcha. Let's step away from the hard work and the ethic and the graphic design. Talk to me. What are you doing? What are your hobbies? What are you doing when you're not getting gritty with the artwork?
Honestly, I feel like that's all I really do. I really need
Word?
to find new hobbies. Like, I've been trying to
Sheesh.
work out, and I used to really be into that. I kind of stopped.
So what you
But
do,
a part
like
of me,
hitting the gym or running, or what kind of workout?
I do my hot girl walks.
Oh, we
Nah, I definitely want to find just like a sport to get into.
Gotcha.
A part of me has also been trying to explore some other creative outlets as well outside of designing.
Okay.
Don't
What-
want to say what those are
Oh,
yet,
I was
but
gonna ask. Okay.
but when it
When
comes,
the time
you'll
comes,
know.
got
Yes.
you. Stay on the lookout, ladies and gentlemen. Stay on the lookout. Ooh, so let's talk, man. From one Keith fan to another. I seen the famous shirt. I said, whoa, this is... Talk to me about your love for Keith as an artist, as a person, as Keith being Keith. Let's dive into that.
Mainly like the style he brought. I feel like he was really iconic during
Word.
his peak. You have the 2012 Sosa, that whole era with the polo shirt, the Gucci belt. Like, he definitely, I feel like, inspired a lot of people's
Leaders
fashion.
never follow. Come on, nah. Sheesh. Yep.
And the music is good.
Word.
It's still good.
I remember in high school I had to cop a fake Fendi belt. The white and gold buckle with the white all around.
Not the fake belt.
I needed it, man. First of all, congratulations. Recently just seen Scary Terry Rozier in your recent Skullbone tee. Talk to me about moments like that. What kind of feeling did you get? Is that a milestone for you? Talk to me about that.
Honestly, I feel like just when it comes to creating too, not to say I need recognition, but sometimes you're always putting out all this work and not really knowing how people are going to react to it or how they are, or who's even seeing your work. So when moments like that happen, it's just like, damn, it kind of validates in a way, like maybe I am doing the right thing and maybe I am on the right path. I feel like that's one thing I'm really just trying to understand and connect with is just figure out my journey and what's next for me and if designing is what I'm meant to be doing. So moments like that, I definitely will say kind of validate and like, okay, I'm doing something right. Someone likes it. Someone's seen it, and it just was like, okay, if I keep putting my stuff out there, I don't know who's gonna see it, but I'm excited to see who's gonna connect with it.
So let me hear this. I mean, Florida native, but you're now in the windy, the busy, the city that never sleeps, the Big Apple. Which do you prefer? Which do you like more? Talk to me about that.
I feel like in New York, just when it comes to creativity, it's a lot more resources. Miami's still definitely developing in that aspect. I will say there are a lot of creatives from Florida and from Miami as well. But being out here, I have been able to connect with a lot more people. And people doing stuff I would have never thought of. So I would definitely say, and I like just the way I'm able to just move around and just hop on the train and go. So I will say accessibility wise is better. Of course I do miss Miami sometimes, but I'm just on this journey of really growing as an artist and pushing myself. And I feel like New York has allowed me to do that.
And for us New York natives, what's the best part about Miami?
Best part about Miami, y'all love what the Strip. I will say the best part though is the beach. I mean, I don't go often, but I can. Being in New York makes me appreciate it a lot more, for sure.
Gotcha. So scrolling through your stories one day, you had a consideration of stopping. You were questioning, is this for you? What is this all about? Talk to me about in this game of being a creator and being an entrepreneur, being a brand owner, a visual art. Talk to me about what keeps you going, what keeps you pushing.
Definitely just being surrounded by other creative people. I know it's hard being creative, but also monetizing off of it. I would say that because you want to be creative, but you also want to make money off of it. So it's kind of finding that balance because you don't want you making money off of it to take away from the authenticity of it. So I feel like I was definitely struggling with that as far as continuing to create what I want to create. Because at the end of the day, it's my business.
Right.
So just trying to find the love back in it.
Gotcha.
That sometimes turning what you love into a business can take away from. I would say the people in my life are very creative. Like, for example, my sister, she's a photographer, and just being able to see her work and just being, for example, on sets with her makes me really inspired to keep going and push myself in ways I never thought before. So I would say that is definitely one of the bigger things that inspire me, as well as just I like to create stuff I want. So it's like just that on top of it.
We talked about a lot. You're doing a lot. Once again, brand owner, making clothes, artists, making visual depictions on certain characters, on figures. You've got figurines. You've got it all. What is your end goal with this? What are your goals? What are your missions with everything that you're doing?
Honestly, some things I have thought about, end goal wise, I do want to work with more artists, like performing artists. I feel like that was one thing. Like, music really inspires a lot of what I do. So being able to work a lot more with performing artists would be my way of being within that world, which I always wanted to be a part of, but I don't make music. That, as well as possibly turning what I make into something bigger, whether it's like a video game, its own show. I just feel like there's a lot that can be done with the characters I make, and I feel like all the characters I make resonate with someone.
That's
so,
true. Very
for
true.
sure.
Very true. Well, ladies and gentlemen, wow. Another lovely episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring people on this platform to shed light, but not only that, to show that we're all in this together. A great artist, a great brand owner, but not only that, what really drew me to her was her lovely energy, her warm energy. I said, this is someone that has to, you know what I'm saying? That has to get put on the channel. Like I always say, these are the people we should be looking out for. We've got Gucci, we've got Louis. Put that to the side, ladies and gentlemen. Look for the people that are still striving while also showing love, while also making great pieces and being creative and bringing something new to the table.
Honestly, just keep creating. Whatever you want to do, I feel like the hardest part is to just start. But once you make it past being a beginner, you can only go up. So
Facts.
just keep going.
Come on.